Hello everyone, welcome back to FairlyDeterminedFM with me. My name is Chris and welcome to episode 1 of the Manager's Journey for Football Manager 23. So the Manager's Journey is a journeyman save. We start with no coaching qualifications, we start with Sunday League experience, and we see just how far we can get this manager through the wide world of football. Last year, we started off in the Vanarama South and ended up nearly winning the Bundesliga with Dortmund, kind of a little bit. So which club did I pick for the Manager's Journey to start the Manager's Journey? Well, last year we did a sort of very democratic, very logical dice roll system. This year I've not done that, I've just picked a club. So, without further ado, let's find out which club I've picked. Arendal. We are the manager of Arendal in the Norwegian 2nd Division Group 1, which has probably got an actual name, I just haven't done any of the name fixy stuff yet. I know nothing about Arendal except for the name, and the reason I chose them is because I live in the UK and I live quite close to a little town called Arendal. And I liked that they sound Arendal. Nothing more than that, really. What I like to do in the Manager's Journey is for each club I'm at, it's a journeyman save, right? So what I like to do is for each club I'm at, I like to have a goal. This one for me now is going to be trying to get them their highest finish ever until, unless I move on before I achieve that or get sacked. What do they want? Grow the club's reputation? Sure, work within the wage budget, blah, blah, blah. They want playoffs. All right, okay. And they want to be competitive in the cup. And then at the end of next year, they want to get promotion to the 1st division. Okay. That all sounds doable. So if they want 2nd Division Group 1 playoffs, they must be a pretty good team, right? I guess. Now that we sit here as the manager of Arendal, let me just take you through the setup for the Manager's Journey. FM23's Manager's Journey, we started in the UK and we went to Spain and Italy and Germany and back up to the Premier League and all this sort of stuff. What I wanted to do this year is start in some of the other European nations and work my way up to the top leagues through those. So we're starting in Norway, but we could feasibly go over to Austria, Belgium, Croatia, Denmark, Sweden, Holland. But it does mean we've got a lot of leagues loaded. A lot. Because I didn't really do this in the Manager's Journey FM22. I'm going to spend this episode actually going through the squad, taking you through how I decide the squad and the tactic and all that sort of stuff, rather than blasting through all these friendlies and then kicking off with a couple of games. The first 2 games of the league season will be coming in the next episode, but today we are going to look at the squad, how I pick the squad, how I choose the tactic, and all that sort of stuff. So let's get on with that. In terms of the squad, we've got a lot of defenders, blimey. 1 out-and-out striker, couple of midfielders, thinking a double pivot with these 2, potentially, or him as well, and him. We've got a lot of, we haven't really got any. We've got 1 injured wing back on the left, and we've got 1 right back. That's disappointing. This guy starts. This guy definitely starts. He's our best player. I need to sort that out as well. The old attribute colours. Yeah, there we go. That feels better. 8 average, 10, 11. 11 is good. And then everything else above that is very, very good. So I mean, he starts. He definitely starts. What is it? He's right only. He's a centre-back. He dives into tackles. Good. We like that. Excellent tackling, excellent marking, excellent positioning. Yeah, he is our centre-back. Got a lot of right wingers and left. Got a lot of wingers, This guy looks like he's a left winger. Yeah. He's a winger as well. Look at his crossing and dribbling. Oh, hello. Pacey. Left only. Okay, yeah. He could be attacking midfielder on the left. We've got Remberge. I think we'll be on the right. No, he's in the mid. He's a centre midfielder. Also play on the right as an advanced player. Oh, advanced player. Okay. Brief look at the squad. We've got an idea. I think it's going to be a double pivot, 4-2-3-1. I think. What I want to see though is I want to have a look at sort of the physical stats of the defence, and that'll tell me about the sort of line that I can have. Defensive line. I've got my mic is right in the way of the screen here. Excuse me. Right, so we're pretty pacey. We're a pretty pacey side. Oh, the acceleration's pretty slow. So possibly not that high of a line, because if you get caught, once they get up to speed, they'll be fine, but it's the getting up to speed bit that's going to be the problem with an acceleration that is the lowest in the league. Yeah, the lowest in the league. So probably a standard defensive line. They're very strong. Okay. What about technicals for the team generally? So dribbling's very good. If we take out the defenders there, see the dribbling's still very good. Midfield, right. Finishing's good in the midfield. Heading and long shot's really good. Marking, so we can get tight marking going on with a lot of people. Penalty taking's really good. Blimey. Tackling is really good. Excellent. So this looks like a very good team, doesn't it? It looks like a very, very good team. Midfield's positioning. Okay. I should probably explain why all this is good. So if we have a look at physicals again. Defenders, that says to me that we can do a standard line and we could possibly invite crosses because we've got really good jumping. Probably got some really tall defenders. So I'm not too fussed about having crosses coming in. That's good. What about the midfielders? Midfielders, again, really fit, quite slow. So that sort of the double pivot thing works for me as well because I'm not going to be wanting my midfielders then to be running up and down the pitch. So box-to-box stuff is probably out. It's fine. Strikers, better. They're still pretty slow. Crosses into the box, probably pretty good. They're better on the pace, but not by much. Okay. Technically, midfielders, I think the midfielders, we can set them to mark and tackle harder individually, which would be really good. He's got some good corner takers in there as well. Strikers, also really good at crossing, apparently. Really good at marking, really good at penalties. Good tackling, so we should probably press as well. I think the stamina for the squad generally is really good. So you look at the stamina. I think we can do a high press type job as well because their fitness levels, they'll be able to outrun or outpress most teams. So probably, unsurprisingly, a sort of gegenpressy 4-2-3-1 thingy with two defensive midfielders. That's what we're going to go for first off. That's what that sort of like little look through the squad comparison tells me. So create our own style. I want 4-2-3-1 DM AM wide. And that's going to be the rough shape, right? We've definitely got a winger on the right, and we definitely have our no-nonsense centre-back. I'm going to play to his strengths, and that is going to be that guy. I can't remember his name. Him. Regals Repsgard Hansen. Him. There we go. He's our first player. He's our first pick. Right. Standard defensive line, but I want to get a high press, and I want to trigger the press often. Defend from the front. That's what I want. Because we've got the high stamina and the high fitness, defending from the front, pushing from, trying to take control of the pitch at this point. Where was this our winger on the left. Perfect. He goes there. Winger on attack. Going to stick with the balance mentality to start off with. We'll see how that goes in the friendlies. That's going to give me a good idea of where the squad is, I think. In transition, we do want to counter press. We do want to counter. Distribute to the back line. I don't want them punting the ball on the pitch. Possession-wise, how was our passing? Passing, very, very good. Okay, so I think we could probably do sort of high-tempo, short passing. Vision's really good as well, so we could be a bit more direct with our passing too. Maybe positioning's really good. Off the ball's not so good, so I'm not going to have them like moving around too much. Composure's good, anticipation's good. Yeah, this is a good squad. Bravery, I like it. I think we're going to play with a high tempo, but lower passing. And because our finishing's really good, I'm not going to worry about work the ball into the box yet. I don't really want them running at the defence too much yet. I'll go wide for the attacking width as well. Advance forward to stretch the lines. Wing backs. We need to have a look at these wingers, these wing backs, right? So, oh wow, I mean, he's our only right wing back. We've got Killenrich, who can play on the right-hand side as a fullback and a wing back on defend. He does not have the acceleration at all. He's got the work rate. He does not have the acceleration to get up and down that pitch very well. All right, Erase. Oh, here we go. Erase. Edvard Race. He's got the acceleration and he's got the pace and he's got the work rate. Decent tackle. Right, he's our wing back. And on the left-hand side, we've only got Norby Madsen, but he is out for 9 to 10 months. And he's really quite good. That's frustrating. Bugger. Hofstad then, I guess, as the only other left back in the squad. No nonsense fullback. Actually, that works quite well because we've got the winger here on attack. More direct, take fewer fast, take fewer risks, cross us off and dribble less. Right, good. But because that's going to leave a bit of a gap here. So I'm thinking on this side, if we've got the player for it, a nice Segundo Volante would be good. Or a roaming playmaker maybe? Possibly a roaming playmaker there. Because we've got this line being held here, he's not going to get much further than there, but we've got our winger being pushed all the way forward. Roaming playmaker should move around this entire area of the pitch. He's got a lot of space to work in, right? We don't have anyone to play that roaming playmaker role, but we do have P-Sky, who can play this Volante role, which is, it will do the trick. And then I guess Martinussen as the ball winner. Yeah, okay. Getting the squad. The squad's coming together. Who's going to be our right-sided player? Helm or Eriksson? Eriksson is a winger on support on that side, right only. Yeah. Helm inverted. Yeah, see that? I think Helm on the right-hand side, but as an inverted winger. Or an inside forward, rather. Inside forward on attack. Because we've got a winger on the left here who's going to be getting up and pinging balls in. If we've got this advanced forward and this chap making runs into the box to attack the far post. Good stuff. And then it's just a case of figuring out who goes up top. Probably our only striker, who is Habestad. We can do that perfectly fine. And then Eriksson, shadow striker. Here we go. Here we go. Sandalilovo, shadow striker, attacking midfielder on support. Yeah. His passing's not great. His dribbling isn't great, but we can probably get him to just hold his position, take fewer risks with his passes. Just short, simple, sweet. Oh, no, yeah, get out of it. Short, simple passes in the middle. I think that is a good first shot at picking a squad, at picking a team, identifying the players that we've got and the system that I think can work. I think a sort of custom gegenpress type thing will work because we've got so much stamina and fitness compared to the rest of the league. Like if we have a look at the league, where are we scheduled? Top. I didn't know that. I don't generally like starting as a team at the top because there's a little bit of pressure involved. We've got no analysts. That is really bad. That's real. I've never had no analysts before. Never. Last season, last manager's journey, I did my damnedest to get videos out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and honestly, I found it a little bit of a struggle sometimes. So there are still going to be 3 episodes a week. It may not be on those days, though. There's definitely going to be an episode every Wednesday. I know this one's coming out on Tuesday, but it's because I've taken the day off work. So basically 3 episodes a week. They'll come out when they come out, but one will definitely be on a Wednesday. So tomorrow's episode, the Wednesday episode, we will be playing our first 2 games of the season up against Moss and Notodden. It's going to be fun pronouncing all the names. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know what you thought down in the comments. Leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are very, very close to 500 subscribers, and I would like to get to 1,000 by the end of the FM23 cycle. So if you haven't subscribed, hit the button. Am I putting it in the right way? Or is it no, it's down there, isn't it? Hit the button. And I'll see you soon. Cheers. All the best. Bye.